thing is I don't want you around if you useless.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. 46-yard line. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from It's now second and 6. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times the defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
3rd and 11.
Hey. Hey. Shit.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. Taken in, back at his own 12. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 15-yard line.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
On play action, Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Ready?
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. 6, 7.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It's an Arizona 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Cardinal 1st down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Inside the 40. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20.
That's good.
It is a big gain for Arizona. That goes for 58 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now Love. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Going to return this from the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Another run here with Hall.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Looking from the shotgun, it's Murray. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Cardinals will take over at their own 15.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Let's go now.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Vikings take over.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
On the option, here's Paul. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
shot is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and they'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's third down and a few inches.
1-1. 2-2. Hot.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on fourth and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again is Murray. That one incomplete. Good job there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Shift. Let's go. 1-1. That's one.
Murray's going to throw again. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, we're already this close. Field goal range, to keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the toss, they'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And the Cardinal first down.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr. the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances of picking up a key third down?
First down, Cardinals.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run there in the red zone. It's first down. To throw is Love. And the rush gets he'll go down. They got him.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking.
And he will get in into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The kick is good.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On 1st down, it's Murray. He'll swing this one out to Hall. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one caught by the back out of the backfield.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
17 yards. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to find his running backs downfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
More yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st down and goal to go.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Short throw taken by Pitts. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. 2nd and goal. Now Murray. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Big Ace open. Big shit.
Now Murray. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. His kick is good. The Vikings are back within 4. It is 14-10. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Cardinals, first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Arizona.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Eric Wilson on the tackle. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Love. defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now Love. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8
yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9. Love to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down, Murray. He'll find Jefferson coming across the field. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
16 yards.
Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Late Cashman up from the linebacker spots to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Cardinals first down.
Here's the toss as they look to run. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
That's quickly out to Harrison. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. No time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Set, ready, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Cardinals move out to a 24-10 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. 42-yard line. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that's like going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings back within 7. It's 24-17. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the set, shot, 17. Ready. 30.
That's to the right side. Up by McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's a run up the gut. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd
Now
and
Love.
8.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Arizona. He is shining in his postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of
12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Swim. Hey, read our key. Hey, Ace. Come on. Come on.
Murray now, moving to his right. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Remember, he had the
yards.
touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down.
Murray's going to throw again. Rolling right. He's going to get to the pylon. He's pinned. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Vikings are back within 6.
That's the score. Vikings 24.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
To the outside, he's got Harrison. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Lift the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Hey.
On first down, Murray. Forced out left. And nice work there. Go into a slide. Gain about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3.
27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man, left side, he's got it. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Now Murray. That's down the field and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Love. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Arizona. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. At their own 32-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me.
Big Ace. Oh, hey.
On 1st down, it's Murray. That's caught! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Murray on 1st down. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
27 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down.
Hall trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's 3rd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
An 8-yard loss. It's 4th and goal.
Hey.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Down. Ready?
And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a much better result here. Give him 7. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Now Love. Going up top. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Vikings take over
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
32 yards.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing Murray. That one taken in. Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichert down. On for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Here is 1st and 10. Now Murray. It's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to let one fly for Addison. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Hey, shit. Let's go. Move. 2.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Murray. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Murray. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Reichert good with the extra point. The Vikings have cut the deficit to 5. Score game late, and I figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy champions of the NFC. Next.